Hello guys, good morning to all of you, and I hope so that you all are doing well. And guys, I have made a video about algebraic fraction. I hope so you all have seen it. And today we are going to continue the same topic. And I told you that I will make regarding this 2, 3, 4 or maximum 5 videos to cover this topic and all aspects of it. So guys, what we are learning actually, we are learning that when we add or subtract the algebraic fractions, then we are in a need of taking LCM. I have seen that many students, when they take LCM, they do many mistakes. So to overcome your this problem, that how do we take LCM with different types of the fractions, I will be helping you through these videos, and we will discuss some types of algebraic fractions. And you know that types of algebraic fractions, they are only depending on the denominators. Like when we take LCM, you know, we consider only denominators. So types are basically depending on denominators. So students, we are going to discuss about these types, and I hope so that this will help you. And let's focus on the first type which we are going to consider is when the denominators are same. First type, you can call it number one type, with same denominators, fractions with same denominators. So as you know, like when we deal with arithmetical, because guys, I told you that I will keep on telling you that the concepts of doing or concept of solving algebraic fractions and arithmetical fractions are same. Only the difference is that in algebraic fractions variables are involved. So when we solve the fractions, arithmetical fractions of same type, like 1 over 3 plus 1 over 3, these both fractions have the same denominator. When the denominator is same, then the same denominator becomes LCM. Now you see that denominator and LCM both are same, so the numerator, this is numerator doesn't change, so it will come as it is, plus 1, this one, because this denominator and LCM are also same. So 1 plus 1 is equal to 2 over 3. That's the answer of the question. So in the same way, if the denominators are 7, you will take LCM 7, and in this way we solve the arithmetical fractions. Now let's convert them into algebraic fractions. Like for example, if instead of 3 it is x, it is x in both the fractions, the denominator is x in both the fractions, then you know x will be the LCM. Denominators are same, so same denominator becomes LCM. I hope so you are getting it. Suppose if it is x plus 1, then x plus 1 will be the denominator, and this is 2 over x plus 1. Last one was 2 over x. So I don't think so there is any problem. If it is like square upon the both denominators, you know, you can see these both are entirely same, then we just put here square, and this will become the answer. So if it is LCM depending upon the denominator, and if the denominators are exactly same, then the denominator becomes as it is written in LCM. So guys, I hope so this is clear to you all. Now next type is when the denominators are different, with fractions with different denominators, shortly written as DENO, because I have, you know, less space here. So when the denominators are different, Now when the denominators are different, then this second type of fraction further categorized into 2 or 3 parts. Denominators are different, but they are not multiple of each other. Not multiple. What is this? I tell you through example, don't worry. Not multiple. Like for example, if we have fractions one over 2, arithmetical fraction 1 over 2 plus 1 over 3. You can see 3 is not multiple of 2, 2 is not multiple of 3. So these are not multiple of each other. When the denominators are not multiple of each other, then both denominators multiply with each other, and that becomes LCM. You can see 2 3s are 6. 6 is the LCM. If I just write 6 as its prime factors like these two, so if I just write it as 2 times by 3, now this is again 6. Okay, this is 6. Like if we convert it into a number 6 or write it as 2 times 3, it's same. So now you can see that this is 2, and in LCM we have 2, and in the LCM we have 2. So what is left here in the LCM? 3. This 3 will multiply with this number 1, and it will become 3 1s are 3 plus. Now you can see that this 3 is present in the LCM in a product form of 2 and 3. So this 3 cancels this 3, this denominator 1 3, and this LCM is 1 3. They both cancel each other, and 2 is left over. This 2 will multiply with 1, and we get 2, and the answer is 5 over 6. Guys, I will ask you to understand in this way this LCM. Like you have understood, it is 6, so we multiply 2 by 3, we multiply 1 by 3, we multiply 3 by 2, we multiply 1 by 2, and in this way you solve usually. But I will ask you to understand in this way, because this way is going to help you in algebra. So now, for example, let's convert it into algebraic fractions. Like if the fraction is 1 over x plus 1 over y, you can see that x and y are entirely different variables. So if these are different, then we multiply them. We multiply both of them, both the denominators are multiplied, and that product becomes the LCM. This is LCM. Now you can see that x is present in the first fraction's denominator here in the LCM. So y is left over. This y will go and multiply by 1, and it will become y, because 1 times, you know, 1 is multiplicative identity. So its property is that when it multiplies with something, that something remains same. In this case something is y, so y is multiplying by 1, so that's why it is y. In the same way, you know, this is y in denominator, y is also present in LCM. So x is left over, this x will multiply by 1, and this will become x 1s are x. So this is x plus y over xy. That's the answer of the question. I hope so it's clear to you. Now let's change the fraction. For example, if it is 1 over x and 1 over x plus 1, 1 over x and 1 over x plus 1. Again, these both are entirely different. No one is multiple of any denominator. Like x plus 1 is not multiple of x, x is not multiple of x plus 1. Or you can compare it with arithmetical question like 1 over 2 plus 1 over 2 plus 1. So this 2 and 2, like here we have x, and this is 2 and 2, and 2 plus 1, you know, it is 3. it is 3, and 3 and 2 are not multiple of each other. So that's why x plus 1 and x, these are not multiple of each other. So when these are not multiple of each other, we multiply these both and it becomes x into x plus 1. This whole expression will come here in LCM. This is first expression, this is second expression. In first expression we have only one term, in second expression we have two terms. So there are two terms, so we will write them in brackets because this product will be written in brackets. Now you can see that in first fraction x was present, this x was present here. So this x, this underlined x and this underlined x, these will cancel each other. X plus 1 is left over, this x plus 1 will multiply by 1, and when x plus 1 will multiply by 1, I write it for your ease. This what I was saying, it is this, that 1 and x plus 1, they both are multiplying with each other. So plus, now here you can see this expression is x plus 1, this expression is x plus 1, so they both will cancel each other, x plus 1 and x plus 1. So x is left over, this x will multiply by 1, and here we will write it as x. Now further when you simplify it, it becomes x plus 1 plus x over x into x plus 1. You multiply it inside or don't, it's up to you, no problem, and just simplify the numerator. So in numerator, x plus x is 2x, so 2x plus 1 over x into x plus 1. That is the final answer of the question. So I don't think so that there is any problem in it. Let's change the fractions. Like for example, the fraction is 1 over x minus 1 plus 1 over x plus 1. Again 1 over x minus 1, this denominator x minus 1 and x plus 1, these are entirely different. X plus 1 is not multiple of x minus 1 and x minus 1 is not multiple of x plus 1. That's why they both will multiply with each other. So it will be written as x minus 1 and x plus 1. Now, because this expression is x minus 1 in the first fractions denominator, x minus 1, and here we have x minus 1, these both will cancel each other and x plus 1 is left over. This x plus 1 will multiply with 1. So these underlined expressions, they will cancel each other. So x plus 1 is left over, this I have not underlined, so this will go and multiply by 1. So it is 1 into x plus 1 plus, here you can see in the other fraction we have this expression x plus 1 and it is also x plus 1 present in LCM. So this one x plus 1 and this one x plus 1, they both cancel each other, and this x minus 1 will go and multiply by 1, and this will be 1 times x minus 1. Further, please take few seconds and look at it. I hope so you all are getting it. So now we simplify it. X plus 1, like when we multiply 1 inside, so it doesn't change any term, so x remains x, 1 remains 1, so x plus 1 plus, when 1 multiplies inside, so it doesn't change this expression, it remains as it is, and it is x minus 1 and x plus 1. So you know, this is positive 1, this is negative 1, they both cancel each other, so x and x is equal to 2x over x minus 1 and x plus 1, x plus 1, this will be LCM, and this is the final answer of the question. And x minus 1 and x plus 1 can further be reduced into x squared minus 1 if you know the identities. But about identities, I will give a lesson, I will make one video for it. Guys, I hope so that today we have covered this type, same denominator, these types, same denominator and different denominator with when the denominators are not multiple of each other. The next type is when the denominators are multiple. but this type I will cover in my next video, so stay tuned. And I will ask you that if you have understood this lesson and you find it helpful, please like my video and subscribe my channel, share it with your friends and with students who are learning fractions, algebraic fractions and phase problems. So guys, this is very important topic which I have discussed. Next topic I have told you, that is when the denominators are multiple, and then there are few other types of fractions which I will discuss in my upcoming videos. So thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you.